All right. Welcome to Balaclava Diaries, Toxic Time. We're tired of trying, sick of crying. Yeah, I'm still smiling, but inside, I'm dying.
Bars. Where you get that from?
I feel it was Ray J, but I don't know. I can't quote that.
Shouts to Ray
Welcome
J,
to
man.
Balaclava Diaries, Toxic Time. There's no word of the day. We're fucking wrong. We're not calling you back. I'm sorry. All right. So, first topic of the day.
Is everyone familiar with the man named Andrew Tate? I don't have it later. Is everyone familiar with Andrew Tate? I believe he is a. You're just saying one man is saying yes. Nobody else.
Anybody
Andrew
in the
Tate?
room familiar with Andrew Tate? So basically, he's this bald guy who tries to yell out pure fucking profuse things and like super toxic masculine things and fucking try to go on like he's like the hottest man on road, but he fucking doesn't really do nothing but talk on the podcast. That's all his life revolves around. Who knows what he did before?
So I am bringing Mr. Tate up because he is being exposed by a woman on TikTok, saying that he is using these masculinity, or what did you call it? Toxic masculinity. He's
tactics.
using this toxic masculinity tactics to market himself. Now, I just wanted to point out that we are not a podcast that uses toxic masculinity to market ourselves,
Not at
even
all.
though we do have a whole show called Toxic Time. We do respect our women. So, I can't really speak to you guys about Andrew Tate if you guys are not familiar with him, but there are a lot of podcasts that are doing this today. So I wanted to ask the women how we kind of feel about these podcasts coming out with all these toxic masculinity tactics and saying that women are this and that. And
Hold on, yo.
he's-
You got somebody right there in
he's-
the corner. Hold on.
I'll have to let you know what he says after.
Okay, so
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Is this the guy that is like
bald guy.
The bald guy with
he's
a
a bald
goatee.
guy?
He's
You
always
see
on.
him on
Oh, he's
Instagram
white?
often.
Not the Indian guy.
Oh no, I was thinking about a next guy who likes to talk about like he'll talk some shit about like he don't fuck with dark skinned girls. Or he
That's
don't fuck
Fresh
with
and
black
Fit
girls,
you're
or he
referring
don't-
to.
That's the other one.
Andrew Tate
He's
has
another
been
example.
featured.
He's another example. But
Yeah,
in the
that's
same
who I
way.
was thinking about.
Andrew Tate has been
Give your,
featured.
give your advice. Give your advice on what these guys are to you. Like,
I don't. They're fucking trash. I don't really, Sorry, can I curse?
Yeah, what you
live your
mean?
life.
I
You don't have
highly
to
recommend
live your life right now, yo.
Can
I
we
had
just
to make
say
sure, yeah,
I
what's
highly
that?
recommend it?
Yeah, highly recommend the cursing. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Okay.
Side conversations. Let the mic talk.
No, I mean he's stating his opinion, but I don't care for his opinion, so I don't listen. That's pretty much where I'm at. People can state their opinion and say what they want, but I don't fucking
Yeah,
care.
I feel offended whenever he comes on my screen.
My question is, it's more commonplace to have toxic masculinity make its way to the top of like social media and become viral information. Why do you think that always is instead of the aspect of like a lover boy, like a man like Bryson Tiller, who's always like, yeah, I love you, baby.
What?
You know, like, why aren't they promoting his videos? No. Why aren't
like, I
they
haven't seen
promoting
Bryson
his
Tiller come up in, like,
videos
years,
as opposed
bro.
to a man coming out and being like, fuck these hoes. I don't give a fuck. Like, because there's so much men out here that love women. I love
It's
women.
as you said.
You love women?
Man said
Well,
no.
I don't-
Man
you
said
got
no.
problems. I don't know. You
Man
got
said
problems.
no.
You
said
like,
no. Don't love the woman.
I don't know. I don't know.
So women love more. I know.
You gotta relax. Like, you gotta relax. I love you, but you gotta relax.
Going back to what you said, it is though. It's a tactic, as you said. I think it's just all shock value shit. Do you get what I'm saying? To get
But why
a
do
woman
that
on
on the fucking like?
on
Why
the
do that
platform.
on the back of a woman? You know what I mean?
Because
Fucking-
that's who's getting the shock. You know what I'm saying?
Here's
That's
the
who's
thing.
talking.
Either
Yo,
you're
climb
gonna be
the right way,
famous
bro.
or
Climb the right way.
infamous,
The right way. Don't be J-Lo.
right? Like either you're gonna be famous or you're gonna be infamous. It's one or the other. So people will choose whatever tactic they think works best for them. So these people are choosing infamy, right? They're choosing that threadbare. That's what they're choosing.
But
You know?
what's the worst thing to me is it's like when you go now and you have your convention and your talk for like fucking like 1 million people, you want your whole congregation to be man? Like, I don't
No,
get it.
but-
Like, I don't get it. No, I don't get it. Like, the whole thing's so toxic masculinity. All you're gonna have is showing up is Jebediah from fucking the fucking, you know what I'm saying? Jebediah from the fucking trailer park and fucking his homies
Nah.
fucking rolling up and being like, yeah, Million Man March. You know what I'm saying? Like, no
problem.
one cares, nigga. I'm trying to get pussy. I love women, and I'll
Relax.
fuck with y'all.
Relax.
Like, no, I'm not
Yo,
relaxing.
that's
I
the-
love it. I love
go
it.
ahead.
I love it.
Yo, so the problem
Sorry,
with shit
right
like
after.
with like Andrew is like it's like that's not actually what he thinks. He's like like one of the fakest guys ever.
Yeah, it's all for
It's
money.
all marketing. Basically, you take. It's always been a thing. It's like you take whatever like the common sense like consensus is, and he's literally does the exact opposite of everything, and that itself is a marketing tactic.
Yeah.
Like he will say literally the opposite of what everyone else wants him to, and there's an audience. There's always been an audience for that.
Yeah.
So it's just like a shit disturber. Like,
No,
that's
it's like
just-
it's like go just
Shock
go
value.
against literally every single thing. Go against it, and you'll have an audience.
it's such
But
a,
like fucked up shit has happened. Like literally doing this exact tactic.
Yeah, my man get this after.
Okay, yeah.
Like this is like
Hold on.
I think it's because at this point there is a debate on the.
Hold the
so-
mic to your mouth.
Okay, so
Not too
there is
close,
a
not
debate
too close.
between guys and girls. So the debate is I demon guy, and versus I demon girls.
Right.
So sometimes we have girls who said like, well, yeah, I want men who are 6 foot, and then
100.
they don't like. Then you have men, they are like, okay, see, if you want those type of guy, we can say, yeah, we don't want big fat girl, you know. So
It's true.
No, I hear what you're saying.
Okay,
I hear what you're
hold on. So if I can paraphrase what he's trying
Yeah.
to say is like, if you guys are gonna set the standard that you want the fucking 6 foot NBA nigga with the fucking 12 plus foot size and shit. He's like, bitch, yeah, big feet, girl. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? No, this is real shit. They laughing in the corner. Look at them.
Yeah.
Look at them.
Because, like,
Look at them right now. No, hold on.
yeah,
We can be like, nah, bitch, you better pull your fucking pants down.
No,
I don't need to
relax
see
a
them
bit.
oversized
Relax a
up,
bit.
your pants holding up to your fucking titties, and I'm fucking
Relax.
like, yo,
This
show me
nigga's
your belly button for
disrespectful.
once. What's your belly button look like, yo? What's your belly button look like, yo? You can't do low rise once in a while? Nah, yo. You doing the
disgusting.
fucking titty high now. It's not even the waist. It's not even high waisted.
how did we get here?
Titty high.
Man said you can't do the low rise.
Titty
How
high,
did we
yo.
get here?
No,
No,
and
no,
what's
no,
the worst is? No, what's worse is when they put the belt on and it's like a superhero belt, yo.
No,
With the
you see?
fucking,
Now
like, golden fucking, no.
Now you're going
That's
on
the
that-
tall
that-
man
that
belt.
trail.
No.
I'm just
It's
saying.
That's how you go that
I'm
slippery
just saying.
slope.
It goes
It's
both
right because
ways.
that-
It
Hold
goes
on,
both
hold on.
ways.
no, it's right because I think no in the sense I think that no
Hold on,
just-
ladies are gonna
I
get their
will,
chance.
I will give you the mic, but I think Andrew Tate thrive on that because
He
you
strives on
women,
it.
you women start that shit.
You women started it.
Started it.
Nah, yo, that guy's
Started
such a
it,
piece
yo.
of
Started
shit.
it like
No,
Hold
that
on,
guy's
Oh.
wait,
real
man,
though.
wait.
For real
Pass
though.
the mic,
I
pass the
hate
mic,
people.
pass the
I
mic.
hate people.
Pass the mic,
Hold
cause
on.
digging
I'm
holes
so-
you are, you know.
Hold on.
Yo,
Wait,
I'm
wait,
so
wait, no,
scared.
Wait.
Like it's
Wait.
not even like it's not even the fact that people
Right
like him
after him,
exist.
baby.
Like piece of shit like him have existed forever. It's the fact that like it's like he has a full platform now. That shit's scary, bro.
Yeah, it is
Okay.
scary.
Like
Now,
nah,
hold
yo, that
on.
shit's
Here
fucked.
comes the moment of
Like
truth.
yo, he's gonna fucking inspire some insults, do some weird shit.
Yeah,
Here comes the
Like
moment of
fuck
truth.
that guy.
Go
The
ahead.
ladies are now gonna give their reaction
She
to,
said it so strong, too.
That guy's the worst, bro.
to the
Go ahead.
girl. Hold on. You guys can't make noise if she's gonna be talking. Like, give her the ground. All right, let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
I have something to say in regards to that.
Get off it, I got it.
I think that there tends to be a lot of focus on this whole idea of the woman who says she wants the 6 foot and whatever. Like that's a huge generalization. I get that. That's what we see. That's what they put out there. That's the thing that we focus on. But like at the end of the day, there's only
Hold on. You can't
Bro,
butt
let her
up
talk,
to-
fam.
what y'all interrupt me for?
Bro.
What y'all interrupt me?
Honey.
You can't butt
My
up to
goodness.
that.
Y'all
Like,
interrupt me.
yeah, we want that butt.
No, I didn't say yeah, we want that. What I'm saying is that the reality though, right? Like, are we talking about actual reality here? Or are we talking about like what people say they want and whatever. You can want something, but the reality of what that is may look very different. So everyone be settling for stuff in some type of way, shape, or form, right? You may
Okay.
have a dream of what it is that you want in a person and all of that, but at the end of the day, you can find beauty and everything in all different shapes and forms. Now, this whole idea of like women starting this, what the hell?
That's what he said. He said that.
Yes, I have to argue on that about this whole idea of women starting this because when we look at the evolution of fashion and the evolution of like body projects of how women present and whatever, all of that stuff has been orchestrated and controlled by men.
Tell them.
Hell yeah.
Tell them.
Talk the thing.
You
So
agree?
Talk your thing,
however
so.
a woman was seen to be desirable has been controlled by men.
That's
And
why
they
high
have been the
heels were
ones who have
invented.
made the most
That's why
money
high heels
off
were
of
invented
it.
because we wanted to see that ass on tilt. Let's
Yeah,
keep it real.
exactly,
No.
exactly.
We wanted to see it on tilt.
And why
Put
that
them heels up,
and
girl.
why that
Put them
corset was
heels
made
up.
so that the way so you're talking about the high waisted thing. Why the corset was made so that the waist can look small and the body can be cocked.
Because they want to look like Black Woman. Let's keep it real. I
Yes.
know they want to
See?
look like Black Woman.
all
That's
of that
what it
stuff,
is.
right?
It
All
is,
of
it
these
is.
different body projects that have evolved over the years, they have been controlled by men. So at the end of the day, that's my argument towards women started this.
I just want to say that I'm 5'9", 5'10", and if any girl saw him, he's okay with that. And he want to dunk on me, by all means.
Gangster.
Honestly,
He likes the tall ones.
I'll fuck a tall bitch. I'll fuck a 6'.
I don't know how
Please
we
dunk
got
on
there.
me, boo.
I'm not trying to be a
I'm
walking
trying to say
contradiction.
bitch, like, like when I get sexual, I say bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we fucking, I'm gonna say
You're
bitch.
wildin'.
No,
Say bitch,
you explained that
Yo,
very
can I
well,
play my
miss.
music, fam? Hold on, no.
What are you
no.
about to do?
No, I'm just saying, like, play my music, fam. Man.
What are you about to do right now? He does need help, right? What are you about to do right now?
Why are you working against me, Steve?
No, I agree. You made a very good point, and we do objectify these women all the time. So both do it. I will say that. Both genders objectify
No,
both
100%.
genders.
Both,
Do you get what I'm saying?
Hold on. But the bigger
There's a bad side
question,
of
hold
both.
on. The bigger question above all, the bigger question
As far as
above,
Andrew Tate
hold on,
goes, fuck that
wait.
guy.
You guys gotta relax. You guys gotta relax. The
You
bigger
gotta
question,
relax.
the bigger question above all is this. Why is it that at one point, like the 70s, the 60s, it was all about bringing humanity together, bringing man and woman together, and all of a sudden, it's just this big narrative to be like, men on this side, women on this side. Let's stop coming together and making love. Let's start hating each other and pointing out each other's flaws.
It's
You know
not.
what I'm
They
saying?
make no.
It
It's
used to-
not.
hold on,
Guys
hold
like
on.
Andrew Tate are making it.
Exactly.
That's the problem.
Exactly.
Hold on. Andrew Tate can only champion and get on top of something that's fucking already popping. Every
Yeah.
meme, hold on. Every meme you read is like, fuck that nigga. You can do it by yourself. That's every meme. Every meme I fucking
If
see
she
on my
can, by all
Instagram.
means, I'll stay at home and cook.
I
I'm good
probably
with
follow
that.
some toxic. I follow some toxic bitches on my Instagram. So every meme is just popping up on my fucking search feed. Like, yo, fuck that nigga. You can do it by yourself. You know what I mean?
Well, you don't have the mic. Wait a minute. You don't have the mic. You don't have the mic.
Whoa.
Oh, hold on.
I just asked a question. And what are the man memes? Do you think that's what you see for women? What are the man memes?
I
that
don't
you
read
see?
my memes. I don't watch mine. I watch y'all. I don't watch y'all. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't watch mine. I watch y'all still. Can't get into my followers on Instagram. If you do, you're gonna be upset. Don't.
Well then your view is one-sided, I have to
It's
say.
Bias,
not
yes.
one-sided though,
It
because
is.
my whole thing is this: I'm trying to be with y'all. At the end of the day, you can't have no toxic fucking excuse to be mad at girls.
But
and push on
relationships are a two-sided thing, right?
girls.
So
Hold
if
on, you're going too deep.
What?
Don't listen to it. Go ahead. This is
I'm
the
not
last
talking
one.
about relationships.
Go ahead and then we'll go on.
Well,
how,
guys,
man,
you-
and
No,
the
no,
women
you-
relationships,
No, go
Instagram, how you see it's two-sided, right? So if you're telling me you're only seeing one tick, I'm dating a man, so what are you seeing? What are the man messages you get? We know what women get. I know it as a woman. I receive it. So,
I know what women get too because I work in the field.
right. So
There's
then,
a
what
lot of
as you as a
women
nigga? So I know what I'm receiving as a woman.
there. Right.
You somehow believe you know what I'm receiving as a woman.
I don't know.
I've received a lot worse shit that I've ever
you
said
see a
done.
lot
I'll
of
say
shit
that.
I just hear
on your
things.
explore page.
I just hear things.
And think
my
you know.
explore page is fucked up.
You know-
I follow a lot of toxic and petty women.
Right. So then that's a lot of
Some got like
woman-centered.
5 kids, 5, 6 kids.
Yeah, that's a lot of woman.
Yeah, but that's like who you follow, right?
They
Go ahead.
single. They single. They got 5, 6 kids. I'd be mad too. I'd be
No,
fucking
go
mad.
ahead. Don't
I
listen
would
to
be
him.
mad as hell.
Don't listen to
I
him.
would be mad as hell.
Finish
You
your
would be
point.
mad? You'd be mad.
I'm just
Finish your
saying,
point.
like, that's a lot of like woman-centered focused content. I'm saying, what do you as a man? What are the man messages? And you're saying zero?
What do you
Social
mean by
media-
messages? You gotta explain that to me, because
Well, he's saying you're understanding women or seeing what women are saying or reading a temperature about women, period, in general from socials.
He
so.
said
Oh,
Don't
so
direct
what
that
you're
to me.
trying
He
to
said
say
that.
is what is the man side of things?
Period. Yeah, what's your equivalent? What's
So
the nigga
we're
equivalent?
talking about the man. We're talking about a man who only gives the opinion of the man side of things. And what we're trying to say is that he was trying to say that women are the reason why a guy like Andrew Tate can even live. Right? Hold on before you pass the mic. Right?
No, it just
So-
existed before women like that even existed. That's the problem.
Right, so he's only jumping off of shit that he knows is gonna raise your eyebrows. Right? Kind of like a Kevin Samuels or whatever. Like, regardless of what they're saying is true or not, you're gonna jump into R.I.P. my nigga. But anyway, they're gonna jump into a realm that's only gonna shock you just to get the value, and then once they get the value, they're gonna have a real conversation about it. You know what I mean? But the whole thing is they'll say a sentence that will catch everybody's attention and make you upset and make me be like, wow, or make him be like, yeah, that's true.
But like
Right,
I'm
No, try to back up now, because you came hard in the beginning. No, I don't want to.
Well hard.
I don't want to hear. See, well hard. See, you gotta back up. No, yeah. Shoulders back on the couch. Shoulders
Okay,
back on the couch.
finish
All
your
right.
point. We'll
I'll
move on.
pass the mic, but I'm just saying like my take wasn't specifically on Tate, but like I don't fall for the clickbait, shock value, get excited.
Yeah, there's
some
so much of
bullshit.
that bullshit.
I'm-
going
I'm
on.
too mature, I'm too
There's
adult.
1,900,000 that will.
Okay,
You
cool,
see what
but
I'm saying?
I'm not one, and I think we should
That's what she
continue
said.
to push this narrative of like be smarter, and like choose your clicks
I
wisely.
appreciate that.
Right, and I don't do
appreciate
that, so,
Big
like-
up, Oman.
Yes.
You guys are the mothers
Yes.
of the earth. Run the thing.
Mothers of the earth, yes.
Mother earth.
Listen.
Yeah, Mama Earth.
I agree with that, and I think we should end on that. Like, watch what you're watching. You know what I'm saying? Essentially, watch what you are watching, and
I'm doing the mic back to him.
and
He's
fi-
trying to remake everything he said.
and filter out what you're watching.
All right.
Moving on, I kind of wanted to bring to you guys something I thought was kind of real stupid.
No conversation without the mic.
I watched a video of a young, she must have been a teenage girl, she might be in her early 20s, young white girl with her parents doing what she called Toronto slang.
Hold on.
Maybe we'll put the video up.
Yo, the audience has to really.
I'm kind of sick of seeing this, bro, because nobody in Toronto talks like this. So what I kind of wanted to bring to the panel was to see if this is a form of culture appropriation.
Hold on.
Now, a reason I'm saying this is because most of the slang in Toronto is that of the patois language. So a lot of these people are using this, which is a native language to me and my fellow friend here. So it's almost offensive. He speaks patois too.
Hold on.
No, he has
I don't
patois
do
too.
patois. Not like that.
Steve speaks the most part of everything this guy slaps is a
No, it's not
fucking
even that,
wig
it's not even
wearing
that.
dancehall
You-
queen head top
There's
champion.
like
Yo.
a lot of that shit
Every
that
one
like,
of them, yo.
like you can literally,
This guy
if
said, yo, I was dating
Hold on, Steve, he's
dancehall
good.
queen, and she did the Dirty Wine and won Dirty Wine championship. I was like, Dirty Wine championship? Where? He's like, Brampton. I'm like, oh my god.
what?
He's just making shit up. What were you gonna say?
Because like, why would you ever say I went to Brampton?
Yo.
You didn't go
Hating
there.
on
She came
Brampton.
check you because you're
Hating on
downtown.
Brampton.
You know the vibes.
So what were you gonna say, Steve?
No, I was gonna say like, yo, you can tell when someone uses too much slang,
Yeah.
like the way some of these sites portrayed and shit. You could tell when you try to use it too much. I could tell you're not from Toronto.
Yeah.
Like it actually works the opposite. Like no, like they use it in the weirdest situations. Like I tell you're not from here. It's kind of pathetic to be honest.
Yeah, and Steve actually gave me some examples of people who
Wanna know
have
why
done
though?
this. Hold on. Have done this before. Just gonna just jump in and listen. Hold on.
No, but, like the guys
Let me know.
using the most like a Brampton saga. Oh my god, like stop.
No, which guys did you give me that were examples of this before? Because we have a few in the city right now doing this type of
Off
shit.
the head top, I know.
Who?
Warbucks.
Who's that? The rapper?
Big teeth, fucking.
Bucks be
Bugsy
ballin'.
Ball, Bugsy
Does
Ballin'.
everybody
Ballin',
does
Bugsy
everybody in the
Ballin'.
room know who Bucks be ballin'
No,
is?
but he's a comedian though. It's,
See, that's the point. Nobody knows who this nigga is. Why? Why is he doing this
He
shit?
knows he's spending, yo. He knows. You know Bucks be ballin'? These guys
Nobody
know,
knows
man.
who this nigga
You
is.
can't dead the man like that. He has like how many followers? Enough followers.
Another example he gave to me, which was a sad one, which was Debbie. I don't know if you guys ever know who Debbie
Fuck
is.
Debbie, yo.
Yo, she
Fuck
passed.
that
No,
Debbie.
yo, she's
fam.
dead, yo.
Holy
She's the
fuck.
real bucket, yo. Bumba clap, bun that.
No, she's dead.
She
That girl need
loves to
help,
use
bro.
too much fucking. She never even been to yard, fam. Why you
Okay,
talking like
that's-
that, yo?
That's
Move
my
yourself,
point. But
yo.
rest in
Nah,
peace to that girl.
Okay, do her, yeah,
Okay,
whatever.
she did pass
If
away.
you want to call it that, yo. Certain buckets pass, I look past.
Oh my lord, yo, this one is crazy, yo.
No, this is what the roads is really talking about. Let's keep it real. Like,
Nah, I feel me, yo, that girl need
missing
help,
Debbie.
bro.
She
Why
did.
you missing Debbie? Because she did a 1-2.
That's-
Nobody
6 month
missed
video?
Debbie, but you can respect
so
a
nobody
dead.
missed Debbie?
You can respect a dead person. You have to miss
Oh,
her.
sorry, that's my Toronto
You know what I'm
blood
saying?
coming out. I'm sorry.
Anyways, that was a good example of that using Toronto lingo, actually getting famous off it, just like Bucks be balling.
Bugsy Ball's a comedian, but he got touched for that still. But like, at
yes,
the same
he
time,
did
it's
get
like,
touched.
but
He
he's
got
like,
touch on roll.
it's
He
supposed to be a
did.
He
comedian.
got
Like, it's
touch on roll.
no, but he's a comedian, so I get it. Like, it's funny. He knows it's not him.
Yeah.
What people there's like shit like you meet a guy will come downtown from like Saga or Brampton, be talking like talking wild.
Yeah.
Wild. And I'm like, yo, you have to chill. There's people from here that will touch you if you speak too much.
100. And he got touched Bucks be balling. Allegedly.
Yo, it goes back to that topic though. Man, try to come to the city all the time and think you're soft. Step on the wrong shoes and you might get loose. Real shit. Real shit.
He's not lying, though.
I'm
saying he's not lying.
No, like, niggas want to laugh
I don't
'cause they
condone
know
violence.
the city, but you know
Anyways,
what I'm saying?
I
To
don't
the-
care
Let's keep
about
it real. EFS got shot up last night. EFS got
relax.
shot up
Relax.
last night.
God damn.
Keep it real.
Relax.
Let's keep it real.
To the room, does anybody kind of want to speak on this, being from Toronto and seeing these shenanigans?
It's insane about EFS because as racist
No,
as
No. I'm
wait.
talking about the
It's
the
about
lingo.
the lingo. You gotta relax.
The lingo first. We
Then
can
never
speak about
mind.
EFS.
No, like I just want to add.
then no.
I just want to add.
If you want to talk about shoot up, we
Look,
can do
look,
that
look.
too.
Hold
There's
on, wait.
there's a special place in hell. Anyone that shoots up anything in crowded places, especially.
Gangster.
Big energy.
I guess
I
we're getting
will
into
say that.
EFS.
There's a
Enough
special
facts going
place in
to hell, but
fucking hell for
I
you.
don't wish that on them. That's
No,
what
like
happens
EF
to people.
EFS, all the fuckery they've been doing for
Man's
years.
mad.
Like
Yo,
I'm
the
sorry.
joke is, hold on. There's been a million. Hold on.
nothing.
Hold
Yo,
on.
they add
There's
like
been
no
a million,
nothing. Like
hold on. There's
hold
been
on,
a
hold on.
million shootouts outside
they
of
created that
EFS.
scenario for themselves, bro.
There's been a million shootouts
fucked.
outside of it.
EFS
on
is a
Bathurst.
club in Toronto. Since none of us want to explain this, there's a lot of people who are watching who are not
place
from
the
Toronto.
worst.
So
I'm sorry,
EFS is a
fuck that
club in
place. That
Toronto.
place the worst.
But yo, they're making
the
headlines
worst,
right now
bro.
because they can't hide it no more. Like the shootout's not on the street no more. It's not on Bathurst. It's not on King. It's not. You know what
Someone
I'm saying?
put that thing
It's
in there.
right
Like,
in your
fuck that
fucking
place.
Bumba clock door, my G.
So are we're finished on the lingos?
Yeah, let's go.
Nobody wants to talk
I'm
about
gonna,
that.
I'm gonna start yelling.
So
Wait,
fuck
hold on.
everybody.
She has something to say about lingo.
Oh,
Lingo.
go ahead.
Yes, it is cultural appropriation.
Okay. Thank you
And,
for being the only person out of everybody to answer my damn question.
I try. Yes, I do agree that it's cultural appropriation, and I think that oftentimes these people kind of utilize this as a way to kind of push them forward, because when you see there was a time of and I think, and it still does happen, where when you see like this, when you see black folks talking how black folks talk, it's just how we talk. But when you see someone else who is not of the culture, who is not of the ethno-racial background or whatever, talking in that specific way, then it seems like it's something special,
Yo,
like it's
I agree with you.
otherworldly.
I want
you know?
Liddy back. I want Liddy back. I want it back. Liddy is ours, yo.
Yeah,
One thing I would say, like,
it's like even this whole Juneteenth that has been happening or whatever, right? And you're seeing like this is more so in the States, but you're seeing like in Walmart they had like their little Walmart brand selling friggin' candles that were saying yes queen and all this kind of shit, like, you know what I mean? Like, so a Walmart mainstays Mainstays.
bet you the person behind it wasn't black.
Mainstays,
The
a
person
Walmart
making
brand.
those
Talking
candles
about
was not black.
talking about
Let's keep
it's
it real.
talking about it's the scent for me, like that kind of
It's the
stuff. You know what I
scent for
mean?
me?
Yeah, and
Nah.
they can
But yo,
they can
TikTok.
market
TikTok's the culprit.
they can market and
No, it's been
and
happening, bro.
actually like grow financially in a particular way off of stuff that is our shit.
Yeah, that's
You
been
know,
happening.
so 100% it's cultural appropriation. That's my
Okay.
opinion.
All right. What
Like
you
I
saying,
always
Steve?
like, I was gonna say like even throughout my, it's like the amount of times that people try to call me out or like say like I'm not who I am and shit is weird though. But there's people, but I get it. Cause like, oh, okay, I'm white. You don't talk like that, yada yada. I'm like, okay, I do. So it's like whether you like me or not, that's up to you. I don't give a fuck. But there are people that like fuck it up for us, like Slim Jesus.
Yes.
Oh my god, like guys
biggest,
like him.
biggest, the
Like
biggest.
guys
Big
like
up
him,
Slim Jesus.
and it's
no,
like
no,
it's
no,
you
big
tell
up,
right
no,
away.
no,
It's like
big
you
up.
tell right away. They're like, "Why do you talk like that?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, it actually isn't me." Yada yada. I'm like, "Yeah, because like guys are gonna press you."
Yeah, he was open with it, and he told everybody that that was not
He
him.
was like, over with it. He's like, "But why lie to begin with? Like, fuck that."
Didn't he come out with the video in the beginning and said, "All everything's props. This is all fake," and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So he
but
was
they
open
have
with
to
it.
do that so cops don't come after them. Otherwise, you get what happened to Saw Baby, where like 20-some people get arrested off
Or
one video.
YSL.
Yeah.
Free
I-
YSL.
I will say to that though, to that, there are people who I've met in my life who are not of the race, let's say, right? There are
Mhm.
people who I've met in my life and that they grew up in those communities, they were raised in those communities,
And
and those
embrace it.
communities embraced them and accepted them, right?
Yeah.
So
embrace
that's
everything. I just
so
don't
that's
care.
very, to me that's very different, right? I have there's white folks in my life who were embraced in that community. It's just like in indigenous communities. You don't necessarily have to be indigenous by blood in particular communities. You
Yeah.
can be taken on by that community and be recognized as a part of that community.
And respect the culture, right?
Exactly.
That's
It's
what it's
coming from a
about.
place of respect. It's not
Yeah.
coming from a place of appropriation because you're wanting to gain something off of it.
Yeah.
It's like you talking about saying cornrows are fucking boxer braids. Like that's something different from a community actually embracing you and taking you in,
Yeah.
and you being a part of that community. Therefore, you sound and speak and move a part as if you are a part of that community. That's very different, right?
Yeah.
Versus
Just,
someone who is just being a culture vulture, basically.
Can I, if you saw me outside tomorrow with single braids in, would you be mad at me?
So
No,
I
serious
don't-
question. Serious question.
So me personally, I don't know you, right?
No, but if you say that's my exact point. If you didn't know me and you saw me
So
in box braid, would you
me
get mad?
personally, I don't know you. However,
Just
I'm
wondering.
also from my own personal experience, I've done hair for about 15, 20 years,
Yeah.
right? So I've done the hair for a variety of different people, right? Cornrows don't bother me as much, but I will tell you, dreads, if I saw you with dreads, I'd be fucking pissed. I'm not gonna lie. If I saw you
Why
with locks,
though?
if I saw you with locks, I'm
goes
not gonna
wrong.
lie.
not
I'm just being
cornrows.
honest.
See, the thing is though, like I got my I don't think my hair will hold soft, but like
Need that honey,
single
that
braids
good
look
honey
cool.
and dread wax to wear that. The whole
I'm not gonna
lot.
do it. But dreads
Yeah,
is
I'm
where you
not
draw the
gonna lie.
line.
Nazis are different.
That's
for
where you
me.
draw the line.
Sorry,
Dread.
that's my line.
Alright, cool.
Me
So hold on.
personally.
How about Fetty Wap with the fake dread though? You're supporting that?
Oh, yeah.
Extension dread. Extension dread.
He put
That's
white.
like
Here's
a pork
what-
dread to me. That's
but-
a pork dread to me.
Yeah,
No,
they're
but
do
here,
that
listen,
too.
there's fashion dreads. Me not gonna lie. Me have fashion dread still. Me not gonna lie. You
Yeah,
know
tell
what I mean?
them.
Fashion
Me have
dread?
fashion dread.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Me have
No,
fashion
no,
dread. You know
no.
what I mean? But the difference is that my hair can naturally do this if you don't comb it. Like
Yeah.
if I literally
My
just
hair
do
gives me
not to comb
power,
my
yo.
hair, it can naturally just do this. You know what I mean? And also too, as someone who is of Jamaican descent,
Mm-hmm.
I know the struggle of Rastas and what they went through in their own
Mm-hmm.
homeland, of not being able to express themselves and wear their hair the way how they wanted to
They
because
went
of
through it here too. They
colonization.
went through it here too.
Absolutely, and we continue to go through that, right? People are punished for the way how their hair naturally grows out of their head. So when it
Jay-Z
comes
made
to
it a little more
Nazis,
easy. Jay-Z made it a little more easy.
a little bit, but
a little more easy.
but I'll tell you, there was a family in Jamaica, a family of people, like they're not necessarily Rastas, but they all wear locks, the whole family.
Mm-hmm.
And the young girl at the private school that she was going to, and this is in Jamaica, okay? The private school that she was going to basically said to her that she can't wear her hair in these locks no more. They had to take this case all the way to the friggin' Supreme Court. That's a idiot thing. So that's why, for me personally, when I see locks on people who are not black, I'm not happy about it.
Yeah, it's a
Jamaica-
completely
That's
different
just
thing.
me
Jamaica,
personally.
Jamaica in itself is a weird place, though.
Well,
like,
that's
being the
colonization. It's
being
colonization.
being the first to kind of discover marijuana and make it like popular culture.
Public
It was
information.
only no, hold on, no. Come on, really, like who made weed cool?
They
It was
found weed in
Jamaicans.
Afghanistan. They
Yeah,
found weed
they
all
found it
over the
all over
world.
the
It's all
place.
over.
No, no,
But
wait,
we-
hold
who
on.
made that shit
Where's the
cool?
name marijuana
Are they
come
putting
from?
up? Are they putting up Afghanistan colors when they fucking put up weed, or they putting up Jamaica?
Yeah, but
and
I think
fucking-
that's an extort thing.
People,
We don't
man,
even
people,
really.
people.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Like
it's
it's
an
a,
extort thing,
it
too.
is.
Where's the
They-
word
It's an
marijuana
extra
come
thing
from?
too, but at the end of the day, we made that shit popular because of the music, right? Our music, no, Jamaican music from that fucking small of a land, fam, has fucking echoed all over the world, yo. So at the end of the day, man's are talking about sensimania all the time, building up, smoking off your worries, whatever the case may be. The whole world took that in and fucking followed suit.
So I just
Right?
want to get a little history. So the
Alright.
first depictions like documented of dreadlocks was in around Crete, which is like part of like southern Greece and Egypt.
Oh,
It's
shit,
around
eh?
1500 BCE, so before
But that's
Christ.
before they even got to go into the Midlands and shit.
No, but it's
See
crazy. They have
what
like
I'm saying?
there's like
They
hieroglyphics
were
in
too
Egypt
scared.
of
They were
like
too scared to go to fucking.
that's crazy. That's actually kind of
West.
dope.
Greece was really highly influenced by Egypt.
No,
So that's what I'm
No,
saying.
Greece was fully ran by like
You don't have the
by
mic.
like
I think it's just when
That's
white
crazy,
people know about it because dreads is something who was in the black culture for years before
yeah,
that. But
sure.
white people came, and when they know about something, yeah, that's when for them this is the beginning because dreads is out in our culture way before Greece, way before the Egyptian.
See?
But
Talk your
but
shit.
but
Talk
but
your shit.
when they came somewhere,
But to be fair,
and-
I'd say Egypt is like
yeah, but it's like
Even before Egypt. fam.
before Egypt,
oh for sure.
it's like even the pyramids and the stuff like that. They said white people do it. The Egyptians were white or Arabs and shit like that. But
Yeah.
that's not true. Africa is like the continent of black people.
the world,
so,
bro.
So
Of the world, everybody
we
comes
make
from
the,
there.
we make that shit. We make that shit, but they
Yeah,
yeah,
fuck the white
but-
people that.
No,
no,
I
No,
love
no,
Steve.
hold on.
I
Steve,
love
hold on, hold on.
Steve.
No,
Fuck
no,
that shit.
no, it's
Steve,
not-
how do you
Steve
feel
my
being the
big
minority
girl.
in the room right now?
I don't give a fuck.
All right,
It's not
that's
about-
good.
it's
As long
not
as you're
about-
okay.
It's
No,
not
there's
about
like-
the
no,
fuck
it's
the
like-
white people.
There's this like weird thing where if someone says like the whites, it's like I think of like Western Europe and North America now. So I don't take offense to that.
Yeah, you're East Side Europe, eh?
Nah, I'm from like Bosnia, bro. Like it's different.
Where from?
I'm from Bosnia.
Brazil.
I'm
All right.
from Bosnia.
Bosnia is like the.
Bosnia's
I
like
was
the
born and
niggas
raised in
of
Bosnia,
Europe,
so like a
bro.
little
They're
different.
the niggas of
Not
Europe.
really, because
All
we are
public
from
information.
Europe.
All
We
this
are
shit,
from,
like we weren't involved with that shit.
it's like different.
In the 90s, though. In the 90s.
Only they were
though,
good
in
at
the
starting
90s.
wars, like bro. That's all we did in history.
Yeah, kind of, but it's for me though
Enough
because
niggas were supposed to go
No,
to
but for
league,
us,
they
like,
didn't
the
make
You guys
it.
are both talking.
I-
You guys are
We have
both
a
talking.
giant, like we have a giant like Middle East or like Mesopotamia, like Ottoman influence, so it's like a
Yeah.
little different.
a little different. But
Yeah, it is a little
I
different,
think
right?
in America and stuff like that, you talk about East Europe and the Western countries different. But when you are come from Europe, it's like that,
Same
like
thing.
different. Yeah, it's same thing for me.
What is this?
No, fair enough, You're right.
All right, I'm gonna push on, guys. That was a
Right.
good conversation. Fuck all you guys culture appropriating, bro. Leave our shit alone.
I just know historically, like more recent history, like who's running shit is like different, but like historically, for majority of history, has always
Yeah.
been like Africa and Middle East that
Yeah,
like run
gangsta.
shit.
You never come to Africa, so kudos to you.
All right. So I have a question for the room.
Pass the mic over here.
Yeah, I got the mic back over there. I got a question for the whole room.
No, you gotta take it from these guys. Before they lose their mind.
So I got a question for the whole room. There was a study. I gotta pull up the study, but essentially it was about how much time we spend on our phones. So I wanted to ask you guys, how much time do you guys think you spend
Okay,
on
so
your
everybody
phones?
right now, go on your phone.
That'll be too much.
Go into your settings. No, this is quick. Go into your settings, your general settings. Come on, quick things, man. Come on, go on your phone. Man.
The ones I interact like
I
it's
don't know
class
for my
and things.
phone. I
It's
actually
not
don't
hard,
remember.
fam. Go in your settings.
So the study was actually showing that how it actually has an effect on our brains, how much we spend on our phones. in a day.
Hold on. Screen time.
You don't even know.
Setting screen time. It's easy. Setting screen time.
Okay, someone call my phone if I can
And
find it.
it says here, hold on, it says your daily average. I want you to
You know
multiply
that.
that by,
Fuck that
hold
ass.
on, I want you to multiply that by 7. In your calculator, you know where your calculator is. Everybody keeps that on because they know they got to pay bills.
Unless Rogers
Keep it
pays
real.
mine.
Hold on, so screen time times 7. I want everybody's number. Pass the mic around.
My screen time is off, so I don't have a number.
Is it
Pussy.
worse than you thought?
Screen time's off. She's an addict.
It's
She's
always
an
worse than you
addict, yo.
thought.
She's just like, fuck it.
Like,
I'm
I'm
an
not
addict, yo.
bad,
I'm
I'm not
bored.
bad.
I'm
Oh,
an
shit,
addict.
I'm
I'm an
bad.
addict. Okay, pass it on. Pass it on. Pass it on.
Screen, tell me when screen is on.
How much?
Pass it on. Pass it on.
I'm 28.
Jeez.
28 per week?
Yeah.
28
28
hours
hours?
Hours.
per
On
week
your
or per day?
phone.
A full day. A full day.
That's
Wow,
not
more than a
bad.
day, yo. That's 24 plus
No,
4.
hold on.
Per
Chill, chill,
week?
chill.
No, can legit someone call my phone? I don't know where it is.
Okay.
Yo, OG,
Pass it to him.
call my phone.
Yeah, I have 8.
8 for the week?
Yeah, for the week. 8
8
hours a week.
I don't think
You're
20 is.
I think he's lying.
No, for real, he has 4, man.
You have 4?
8 is good.
He didn't do it. Did you do it?
Okay, hold on.
OG,
Pass
someone,
me
do
around,
you
pass
guys
me
mind
around.
passing
That
me the
man
ashtray?
didn't do it.
Did you do it? Did you do it or no? Okay, so pass it on. Pass it
I found my
That man
phone.
didn't do it.
on. Hold on.
That man didn't do it.
You guys didn't do it? You did it?
35.
35 for the week.
35 a week. Jeez. Hold on. Do you work on your phone though? Hold on. Do you work on your phone?
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
Hold on.
She's
You guys
done
are
it.
talking too much.
Hold on.
You
35
work
a
on your
week.
phone 35 a week. 35 hours a week.
It's
on
not all work, but it's
Yo,
some work. But it's
last
35, yeah.
Last week, look at my
And it's
phone.
down. It's down from last week. That's what it says. So
They're making you feel good, like 12% down.
yeah, they're like 12% down, but
Steve
it's
roll it.
35.
Or Steve, what you got?
Okay.
Okay, this week, this is gonna be the worst. This week, because the new week just started, so my week starts on a Sunday. It's only 3 hours today. Last week, my daily average was 9 hours.
That's crazy, bro.
My
9
total,
hours
my,
daily?
my total for the week was 69 hours.
That's
on my
crazy,
phone.
bro.
That's why your name's Computer Steve, yo.
And they were
This is
wilding
my
out about
phone.
28. 69, you said?
Yeah, that's like meetings and calls on this, and then I guess
69
Google
hours a
calls.
week?
That was my last week.
69?
Hours
Nigga,
last
love
week
to
on
the
my phone.
phone? Jesus Christ.
Well, so with
No, but you'll
all...
see, like it's like when I'm working. Week before that, 61 hours.
Oh, shit.
The week
Wonder-
before that, 6 hours total all week.
Whoa.
6 hours total a week.
You're like
So
a
that's
binger.
work then.
You're a
That's
binger,
work.
yo.
That's
So I was
work
off
then.
work.
So his is mostly
Yeah, so
work.
my average went from like 9 hours a day to like
So that's what he
to
was
50
trying to
minutes
explain.
to 50 minutes that week.
That's what he was trying to explain. He's like, I'm 35, but
But he's working.
it's mostly fucking work.
So it says the average person
Hold on,
spends...
wait, there's one more. Which,
Me?
yeah.
Oh, you want to go?
Oh, that's
Screen time on your settings.
So my daily is 2.5 hours, so 17 hours a week.
Which is not that bad.
That's
That's not bad at all.
balanced. That's not bad.
I
That's
put
not bad.
my phone on sleep silent so I don't get bothered.
DND. This
Yeah.
goes like DND, nigga. Yo, call me 3 times. Then
It's-
you'll catch me. yo.
It says that the average person
Yeah.
spends over 3 hours on their phone each day.
I'm below it.
Approximately 2.5 hours in social media.
Damn, I'm sick. Bro. I need
Um,
help.
The point I brought this up is because it is saying that if we do anything for repeatedly for extended amount of time, it can have psychological changes to our brain.
Oh, yo, I got the week off.
That's some you have
I mean,
to get
we're
deep
all
into.
remembering things slower.
Yes, you can remember
everything's
things
so
slower.
fast,
It
you don't
can bring you
remember
to
things in
depression.
context.
You can have mental health issues, depending on what you're looking at.
Because the main focus of social media is to break down focus and make focus weaker, right? So no, hold on. If you really think about it, social media is all about what's happening next.
Yes.
If you're doing what's happening next always, you don't remember shit. You're looking for what's happening next. You're not even trying to think about shit. You have to be reminded of shit. People do Throwback Thursday posts from like fucking a week ago. You're like, oh yeah, remember that shit? You know what I'm saying? So they're breaking down the subconscious. It's like almost like you don't have an opportunity to store anything in your brain.
I don't know. I think it's kind of the opposite. I think
Ah.
What he's referring to is called the variable ratio reinforcement, and it's something where you're variable ratio reinforcement.
Fancy word.
And she said, and what this means.
You gotta relax.
Hold
You gotta
on,
relax.
you gotta relax. Nigga. Hold on. What this means is that you're constantly looking for excitement. Since we have all this information at our fingertips at all times, our brain is constantly looking for excitement. When we don't get that excitement, is when you have that decrease in serotonin or something like
But
that.
do you think that's generational?
Yes.
Yeah, this is a microwave generation.
Yes.
We need
But
instant
who controls
gratification.
that, though? Who controls that?
The government?
This guy saying technology. You're saying
The GAFA, so the big companies who have the power, so Google, Amazon, Facebook, and the other
Apple?
Yeah,
Apple,
like
yeah,
yo,
Apple.
like Facebook will flip an election anyway.
Meta. Call them their real name. Meta. Buy Facebook.
No, like these.
No, Meta is one of them, but the real name for all those
No,
companies
they changed
GAFA.
it.
Yeah, is
Legally.
GAFA. Oh,
Legally,
yeah,
they changed it.
yeah, they changed it. Yeah.
He's right though. Like for example, as a U.S. government. So like as like a U.S. So say you're a U.S. senator, right?
Whoa.
Say like you're a U.S. senator, right? Or like, say you're the president of the U.S. You can influence the states and kind of the world because you're the states.
Yeah.
But Google can literally influence any country in the world, period, at any given moment.
True.
Why do you think the
For good or for
America-
bad, it's irrelevant. It's like it's the fact they can.
Why do you
Yeah.
think America is mad to TikTok? Because TikTok is not American, so they wanna control all the shit. Because Facebook, Instagram, and other stuff, Snapchat, they're all from the US. But TikTok is not from the US. So
They're
they are-
banned. They're gonna get banned just now.
Yeah, no, they're not. They're not. They were supposed to be banned from the US, but we
They
changed.
said they're gonna get banned.
No, they can't get banned.
Yeah, no, I'm focused.
Hold on. Wait.
TikTok,
Check
They're not getting banned?
No,
it's the ultimate spy
Alright.
tool. It's never going away, bro.
no.
That's
It's
public
the ultimate
information.
spy tool.
It's drug communication.
Yeah.
It's drug communication on a Toronto level. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yo,
TikTok is Chinese, so
Hold on, after you.
Wait.
No,
You
go ahead,
guys,
finish.
you guys with the side conversation. You want the mic?
Finish.
Do you want the mic? Do you want the mic? See? Oh, no. She's trying to fill up now.
Hey, you're done? Your point? Did you have a
tell
point
your
that you wanted?
Yo. Talk your point.
Nah, you finish.
We were saying it's just never gonna happen.
Yeah, I think that America was like, oh damn, y'all can know this from an app. You can get this kind of information. They're not letting go of it. No, we're
It's-
in way too deep.
Yeah, like it's never gonna.
going
It's
away.
never
We're
gonna.
in
As
way
people.
too fucking deep,
Yeah,
yo.
it's not. It's not.
38 fucking trillion people can't lie.
All right, Steve.
Can't lie.
see, I
What were
don't
you
like,
saying
like,
on Rumble Push?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I think privacy is like, yo, like, I get, like, that's where you get Gmail for free because the cost is, it's free because the cost is your privacy. Everything is a price, right? So it's like, that's just the cost. You want this for free? Don't expect it for free unless you give something to them. That shit's worth money.
I'm not dancing on TikTok because I only dance in my bathroom. The real dumb man thing like Bobo.
Go ahead, Steve.
that-
Whatever you think.
that's
Go ahead.
it.
Continue.
There's a price for it. That's the price. You know what you're getting into. If you're scared of it, don't use it.
Yeah, I hear you.
But yeah, but as me, at the same time, like, yo, I'll take all my free shit. Like, I got nothing to hide, so I don't care.
Yeah, gangster. All right, I'm gonna push for it.
But it's fucked. But you,
Okay,
like,
but I'm
they
pushing
tell
for
you.
it. All right, you done?
Yeah.
All right. Question again for the room. There was a viral video going around about parents asking their kids to go fight with them if they needed to. Now, my question to you all is if this was posed to you by your parent or parents, are you going?
Okay, around the room with the mic. Around the room. Pass it around from the start, please.
My mom doesn't fight like that, so if she would
No,
want to roll out.
hold on. We're not taking those type of answers.
I'm just saying, if
the
my
shit
mom
popped
wanted
off,
to roll
if your neighbors
out,
was like, if your neighbor punched your mom in the face,
I'm
you
Gangster.
going. I'm gonna
All right,
defend
that's
the
it. That's
text.
it. That's your going.
Period.
Next.
So okay, I had an actual experience. It was a little, it was a little different. It was
You
a
have to
little
make this
different.
quick, you know. Quick with it.
Okay. So, it was a situation where my sister had gotten into an argument with another girl, and then that mother tried to get involved in the
Okay.
situation. So
Oh,
when
body hurt.
my sister came back and told my mom about it, my mom put on all her fucking gold rings and we walked outside to go.
Hold on.
Deal
Can
with
I
the
ask
thing.
you a personal question?
I mean, sure, you might not get an answer, but
Did she rub Vaseline on her face?
no, she didn't do that. She just put
Oh,
on her
wow.
rings.
Your mom's a real G then.
Yeah, she wasn't trying to hit
Real
those
No.
flips,
G,
taking all the
real
impact.
G, yo,
Anyways, go
real
ahead.
G,
Go ahead.
yo.
Continue.
Yeah, but that's it. You know what I mean? Like it's just like, yeah, no. If it was, neither one of us are gonna stand there and watch one of our people that might get beat up. What do
Yeah,
you mean?
never.
Your
No,
mom?
you're right,
Your
you're
Gangster.
mom?
Yeah,
Your
you know
mom?
what I mean?
Next. Are you going?
Yes.
Next.
No.
Yeah.
No, whoa. You didn't watch your mom get beat up on the street and just laugh and point?
First of all, I'm too cute to fight. and
Wow.
so I guess.
Wow.
Wow.
There's
Next.
no way I'm watching my mom get tag teamed by two people, yo. There's no way, yo.
Next.
Someone's getting a ninja kick to the ribs, yo.
Yeah, we
Someone's
know.
getting a ninja kick. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Next.
I'm
Yo,
sorry.
Hold
OG,
on,
OG.
fam. He's talking. Hold
OG,
on.
I will say,
Next.
like,
I'm definitely out there. 100%.
OG needs to relax himself.
Yeah, 100%. I'm definitely out there.
Yeah, and you're a big nigga too. He's fucking shit up. He's fucking shit up.
Fucking it up, though, right?
Go ahead.
He's not even hype like you. You know he's fucking up first. You know what I'm saying?
So, even if we lose as a team. So,
Yeah, gangster.
so it's
Family.
Gangsta.
Family, right?
Yeah,
Family.
Gangster.
So-
Gangster shit.
I'm all for the family.
Gangster. Good.
Oh, yeah, same thing. I'm going.
You're going?
I'm in, yeah.
like you have like my mom is the most sensible and rational person I know. If she asked, like,
Mom,
if-
you already know, no doubt, of course.
I'll get you after.
And then I'm gonna jump in, but he's gotta dance for a bit first. And then I'm gonna jump in.
You're gonna let him catch the first punch in the face
Yo.
and then go in?
Yeah. But I'm there though. We're swabbing.
I'm there.
All right. What you saying, Steve?
No, you have to listen. Like, if my mom is the most like rational person I know, if she asks you to do anything, like yes, doesn't matter what it is. Like, she would not be asking me unless she's like, yes. Like, I
Alright.
would never say no to
Can I
anything.
give
my
my
mom.
answer now?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Yo, I love my mom.
Here we go. Go ahead.
So let's say I'm outside my yard, yo, and I'm mowing the lawn and
The
shit.
whole scenario for you guys right now.
You see?
Oh, we know.
Go
Hold
ahead.
on, I'm mowing the lawn with my shirt off and shit. Trying to act like D-boy, yo. Big belly. You see what I'm saying? And I'm mowing my lawn, I'm just like, whoa. And I see the fucking next door neighbor try to step up to my dukes. It's-
Why would they?
Good woman, you know. don't know what she would have done.
There's
can't
not many
speak-
things.
I can't speak anymore.
Yeah, legit is not like like I would
Yeah, it's a
like, I
murder
would
thing.
kill someone for my mom if I had to.
Yeah, gangster. So would I.
Yeah.
Murder. You didn't get that? It's a
I
murder
don't care
thing.
what
It's not
needs to
beat up.
happen.
I didn't
Anybody.
say
Yeah,
that.
if it's for
I
my
didn't
mom,
say
Anybody.
that. I did not say
No, but,
what
like,
he
for that
said.
Man, woman,
too.
child. You touch my mother.
For my woman,
Murder.
For my mom, you have to stand for my mom to even be in that scenario. Like, she's not wrong. Like, some bad habit.
Yo, some kids
My
all
mom
let
is
them put
like-
on their shoes and they're like, yo, mom, let's go, yo, let's go
think so.
right now. I'm gonna fucking step in this girl's chest.
Yo, and if anyone threatened my life, my mom is the nicest, most gentle person ever. If anyone threatened ever my life, that woman would pull the trigger so fast, it's not even funny.
Yeah, that's her baby, bro.
This guy grew up with AKs in his hand, so he knows
Gangster.
what you're talking
All right, I'm going to push for it. Thank you guys
Not
for
47s, but 74s.
interacting
yes.
and letting us know that you would kill for your mothers. Except for you. She's letting her mom get beat up. We have a
need
segment that we have not named yet, where we read quotes, tweets, and Reddit things that we came across that we thought were funny. I'm gonna start it off though. You mind that? I'm gonna give it to him, but I'm gonna start one off. I'm gonna read it and get your guys' opinion on it, especially you guys. Astrology is just racism for women.
about. Yep, it is. What, you're a Libra? I
Do
can't
we
talk
agree
to
or not?
you. Nah, you're a Libra, I can't fuck with you.
Let him get a mic.
You Libra, I can't fuck with
Racism
you.
in the sense what I gathered from reading this.
You bad for me. You bad for me. You a Libra. You bad.
What I gathered from reading this is that women will judge a man based on his astrology sign. So whether that means you won't date him or you have some prejudice against him to stay away from him. They use the wrong word, but we're gonna do that. So do we agree? Yes.
I have to say my sign too.
Yes. Say your sign first and let us know.
So I'm a Scorpio. I'm not
What
gonna
does that
lie.
mean? Laugh.
I don't know why he's laughing at that. I'm not gonna lie. Like there are certain signs that I probably because I find that certain things ring true with every sign. Like a Leo. Every Leo man I know is impatient, and there's not one Leo man that I've ever met that is not impatient.
Whoa,
But I'm just
whoa,
saying.
whoa. Leo.
Are you impatient? Who's a Leo? Please.
Who's a
it?
Leo?
Guys,
Put your
like,
hands
I'm
up.
light skinned. I'm light skinned, yo. I don't give a fuck.
You're a Leo?
I don't give
Are
a
you
fuck.
impatient?
Yeah, I'm
Be
impatient,
honest.
bitch.
I'm impatient.
Why
You don't like waiting on people.
I hate waiting.
But you make people wait on you.
All the time.
Thank you.
The
yes.
problem- I'm not a
Every
Leo,
Leo
though.
man I know.
What are you-
The
every
problem is
single
I'm not a
Leo.
Leo.
Every single Leo man I know. But
No,
like,
you have to understand I'm not a Leo.
well, whatever. And people are impatient, but still though.
No, if I
swear to
told
God-
you right now I'm
but
a
not-
Taurus,
but
you would say this is the
I'm not
exact thing a
gonna
Taurus
say-
would do.
No, but I'm
Get
not gonna
at
say I'm
them,
not gonna talk to a
Steve.
certain sign, except for Aquarius. Not doing that again. But
Okay, pass the
Yeah.
mic. You got your thing.
it's not racism.
But you won't date a nigga who's a Leo. Go ahead.
No.
That's racist. That's racist. Yo, that's racist, yo.
Go ahead.
Racist to the sign. Astrologist,
I don't-
sis.
I'm a Virgo. I'm a Virgo, sun, moon, and a Libra rising.
No, what? None of them think me.
Yo, you know she's racist. She's racist off the sign right away. She is racist off the sign.
You know what? I actually am not because I've experienced it myself where someone didn't want to talk to me because I was a Virgo.
Jeez, a man.
Because
And you loved him.
because-
she loved him, yo. She loved him. She
First
was
of
really
all,
loving him. She didn't love him, yo.
don't be heteronormative, okay? Because it was a girl.
Big words. Big words for him.
Yeah, don't be
Big
don't be,
words.
don't be heteronormative, man. It was a girl.
All right.
Oh shit, my bad.
Yeah, it's all right. Don't worry.
Your loved one. You got caught up. You was sprung.
What's that now?
You got
He's,
sprung.
he's
Well,
saying.
I thought it was stupid. Do you know what I mean? But
Sprung, that's what sprung
they had bad experiences with Virgos. So
Okay.
you know, when they met me, they kind of were just like, "Oh my gosh, you're a Virgo."
But
No.
for you to even
So-
bring that up, it's like you was sprung. You like that. You really like that girl.
I mean, I did like her, but fuck her though. But anyways,
All right. Give it to
Wait,
this lady
wait.
here.
Pass it off. Pass it off.
I am a Gemini.
Yes.
And when I tell a lot of people this, mostly girls, they step away from me. They get nervous because I think on a friendship thing, Geminis, who knows? But I do think a lot of women take it far too deep. Like, I don't think it's always that deep when it comes to
It's never a
astrology.
man, right? A man's never come
No.
to you
No,
like, what's your
no,
sign?
no. Yeah, it
yo?
is.
Like,
Yeah,
yo.
but people just take it so
Yo,
intensely.
I've been in many
and
bedrooms
too
with
much.
crystals inside, and it's not worth it, y'all. It's not
Man, I
worth
had to show that you've been in many bedrooms, though. You
it.
know.
Big crystal shining in the corner, like, wow.
Yes, it's up.
Like the one thing I want to say, there's like,
Hold on. Can we just get a word from Steve? He just want to.
all right, so
Of course.
there's like I know I tried, like I came at you earlier, but it's not about. It's like there is like people that go too far. But the one thing I will say, it's like whether I believe it or not is irrelevant. If it helps that person to believe in it, and it makes their day better as like a thing that makes them happier, like who am I to tell you you're wrong?
Sweeter man, you know.
So,
Sweeter
if,
man,
like-
you know. He's dangerous out
This
here.
guy gives up the G code.
Telling
He
you.
gives up the G code
He's
every
dangerous.
episode. Every
dangerous.
episode, he's
No,
like,
I
yo,
complete- I- for
here's
real-
the one new lesson from the G
Real
code.
talks, I hear what you're saying.
I'm telling
No,
you
it's
what
like
niggas is trying
the
to
one
do.
thing I don't like is when people.
Hold on.
It's like I understand whether I believe it or not. Like I've dated women. I've dated women with like hundreds of rocks in their bedrooms, you know, and it's fine if that's what. But they were not pushy to me. It helped them deal with shit, and that's okay. Just the way I'll use like.
Yo, I'm sorry, but that's the opposite of my experience.
Oh my
My
God.
experience is like, yo, you need these rocks in your room, yo. Here's
guy's
a bag
turn
of
up.
rocks.
No,
I'm
no,
like,
This nigga is ton
I
of.
take the rocks and as soon as I get in my crib,
Where's
it's
the bag?
garbage.
No, I'll respect
I
your
don't care
space,
about
respect
your
mine
rocks.
too, and it's like
All
okay,
right.
I don't care.
Let her go. Sign, please, and whether you agree or disagree. Steve got you a little voice or?
Christ. Enough of that. Jesus. I was.
Don't call on Jesus of Nazareth. Just answer the question.
Lord. Lord.
Go ahead.
I'm so sorry. I was just gonna say, yeah, no, I don't agree.
Okay. What's your sign? What's your sign, though?
Oh, I'm a Gemini.
Okay,
But
okay.
same like, I know, baby. Same. I think Gemini is like
Two
the.
opposite sides of the face.
Can you
Gemini.
relax?
Yeah,
Can you
tell him.
relax?
Please tell him.
I think Gemini is the most hated sign.
Oh, shit.
I love all you
Hundo.
guys.
So
It
hold
goes,
on.
it
How
goes
many
Gemini
times?
and
Hold
then
on.
Scorpio.
How many times as a
Highly.
Gemini?
I'm the
How
Hold
many
on.
times as a Gemini have you heard that you're two-faced if you're a
No,
Gemini?
like every time.
Every time.
Period. Every time. Every single time. You tell somebody you're Gemini,
I
I say,
love
oh,
both-
I
I
get
would
it.
love
Oh,
both
oh,
y'all
no.
faces.
I'm like, suck my. I'm like, fuck up.
All right.
Sorry.
All right. Shit.
Sorry.
So is it safe to say that you, or women in general, since two of you, I think, mentioned women judging you based on your sign, that there is some type of, what did you call it? Prejudice? No, sexism. So sexism. There is some sort of sexism
It's
amongst
not
women.
racist, it's sexist.
Yeah, because there's no race involved.
Because ain't no nigga doing astrology.
Yeah, I like that one. Discriminatory towards people based on
One
their
thing I will
signs.
say is like girls would be like, oh, I'm a Taurus, right? Like I'll say, what are you? I'm a Taurus. Oh, you're so stubborn and hard headed.
Hold
I'm
on,
like,
girls.
I don't want to believe in horoscopes, but I'm really fucking stubborn and hard headed.
Hold
So
on,
it's
I
like,
know I was making fun of this guy.
it does
for-
apply. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
I was making fun of this guy for giving up the G code, but it's like, mans know this shit is so much of a dumb law that they'll be like, what's your name, what's your sign, you know, and play with you and shit and be like, oh yeah.
No, I
yeah,
wouldn't do that.
You're a Gemini, we go together because of this and this and that. You know what I'm saying? It happens all the time. I see niggas do that in front of my face. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure
So,
that works. I'm positive
you know
that
what I'm
works.
saying? Like, it's fucked up if you believe in that because you don't get bounced.
If a guy
You don't
asked
get
for my
bounced up.
sign, I would walk away.
Hello?
No.
Jeez.
But the girl always poses the question first.
Did you hear what she just said? Say it again.
If a guy asked for my sign, I would walk away.
Why?
And also,
But what if he's an astrology
I
man?
am echoing that sentiment. Like, it's 2022. That's so corny.
But what if he wants to know if the
so
chakras align in
lame.
that?
Hold on, wait.
It's lame.
I'm not talking about our first rip, but it's coming up. It's coming up.
It's
coming up.
lame. It's
All
lame.
right. Push into it. Are you sure you can handle this one, nigga?
Yeah, you gotta let me know what's going on.
Just go ahead and do your thing. Read the first one that you wanted.
All right, so
You had a few.
hold on, give his opinion. He has to give his opinion.
You have an opinion?
I agree and disagree on
Yeah,
this.
because it was about woman.
No, but okay, you described it as like female racism, right?
Yes.
And I agree and disagree because it is female racism, but it's also 100% foolishness and all fake.
I like this guy, yo.
Pure foolishness.
Gangster.
You're gonna say somebody, oh, because you were born in January, that means that you're this,
This, that, and
and
the third,
this.
yeah.
It's all bullshit. But people believe in it, makes them feel good, it makes it warms their heart. So I rock with it. Do your thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let them do
pass
that.
it. Pass the mic. Man them turn.
No, the way-
Man them turn.
Yeah, one more guy if
One
anybody
more
wants to
guy,
start.
One more guy. Who
Nobody?
wants it? Who wants it? No one wants it?
And I'm have it.
Yo, I'm a Scorpio, and I get it all the time. They don't like Scorpios.
Scorpios get the most heat,
Yeah,
sir.
they get the heat, whatever. They probably had a bad situation, but that's I get the heat
That's
for
not
being a
you.
Scorpio.
What you're saying is that's not me. I'm a
No.
Scorpio, but
Yeah.
you know, I'll treat you right now.
Yeah.
Break your back. Yeah, I believe that. I believe that. Because I'm a Scorpio moon, I found out. And I don't even, you know what I mean? I don't know what that means, yo. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
Hold on. Go ahead, brother.
Now I was just gonna say the horoscope thing. I get that. I'm a Virgo. I get that enough. Something that comes up. You already know.
Hold on,
Hold
guys.
on,
Let them talk. Hold
You
on.
guys are talking too much. Chill.
But no, it definitely comes up in conversation, like you said. It could be early, could be later. But what I think is the real problem is when people start asking for your birth charts. I don't know if anyone's got that.
What?
But I've had someone like, yo, can I? Yeah, what's your number? What's your? That's when I'm like, yo,
Yeah,
it's
Dave,
getting
you like
way
me
too
for me,
deep.
like.
We could keep it casual, like I was born this time.
Hold on, but here's the joke, bro.
Mm.
Here's a joke about what he's saying. It's like 1 week in, they're like, "What's your sign?" Bang bang. 2 weeks in, they're like, "What's your moon?" Bang bang. 3 weeks in, they're like, "What's your birth chart?" Whoa, you know what I mean? It's like a slow build to some crazy shit, y'all. But the pussy's fire. The pussy's so fire. Like,
Yo,
what the fuck?
yo, read the thing them. Read the thing them.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Them?
So,
Oh,
staying on topic of pussy being fire.
Yo,
Hold on.
you heard
Hold
him.
on. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. You guys gotta shut up.
Wait, no stats.
Yo, nigga. Relax.
All right. Hold on. Hold on.
Find any,
I don't want to tell
statistics
my
where they do,
fans
like,
to shut up. I love y'all. I love
study
y'all.
for, like,
No.
But you
how-
guys
Man,
gotta relax.
yo,
You guys are
Steve,
talking.
Steve, hold on.
Fuck.
Once I nut, I
Whoa.
notice everything. Bitch, I didn't know you had a lazy eye. So, let's keep it real. Hold on, let's keep it real. How many of us have had a situation where we, you know,
He has
had
to read it
sex-
again.
Had sex based on the fact that we were fucking, you know,
Horny?
and woke up after the realization.
Post
we
nut
busted our nut.
clarification.
Post nut clarification. We're like, oh my god, like,
Nah, you right.
what?
That's a
You
mad
right,
thing?
definitely.
Yeah, I'm right?
Yeah,
The ladies don't want to answer that. They
Oh,
say.
wait.
because I fuck some bitches when I was back in France.
Calm it down.
Calm it down.
Hold on. No.
Wait,
You hold it.
Hold on. Can I
Hold
say
it.
something? I'm gonna
You're
say
speaking
something.
strong. Hold
I'm
it,
gonna
hold
say
it.
something. Hold on. Let me clear this up. Ladies,
Oh,
ladies.
You're quiet though.
Hold on, ladies. I know you guys got plenty to say on this one. Because bare niggas is out here saying they're going to give you the King Kong and then they show up like ping pong. You see what I'm saying?
They said they didn't want to answer it.
So let the man, hold on. Let the man talk his shit. Hold on. Let the man talk his shit. And then you're going to get your chance because you guys are all over there giving the ching chong. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yo,
Let
Why
me
not?
restart at the beginning
please.
because I fucked some bitches. I told you that. So, and after that, I was like, no, the next morning, I was like, there is something wrong. And I look at her face, and she had like a little mustache. Like, the shit like, I was like,
So
you
weird.
forgot to wax, yo.
yeah.
So weird.
Oh.
So you're saying you were in the
It's
things.
a bad first
No,
impression.
she was cute though.
You fucked, and then after you fucked, you started the mustache.
In the morning because I met her in the night.
So no, this is
Nighttime.
post-nut clarity. This is post-nut clarity.
This is mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the daytime, my eyes was clear. The any was like yeah.
Then he can see clearly now.
The any was off my blood, you know. So,
The henny was your henny was in your blood.
Yeah. Why now I can see face.
The mustache.
So, yeah, the mustache was like
It's not a goatee.
Fam, you didn't see that in the club.
He said he couldn't see it was nighttime.
It
Said it was nighttime. Anybody else? Anybody else want to talk or give a
Message
post
Shorty
on
has a
clarity?
Back to the girls and we'll go back to the guys. We'll go
She
back
had a
to the guys.
tickler on her, bro. That's fine.
You need to give him a mic because I have questions.
No.
So you're coming for him
Speak
right
your
now?
thing,
That's what you're
speak your
doing?
thing. Speak your
I'm gonna
thing,
speak my thing, but I
your-
do
no,
have
no,
questions, though.
Speak your thing. speak
Okay,
your
maybe
thing.
okay. I'll change my questions to comments. Okay.
Okay.
So
Soon then.
so yeah, okay. The next day you woke up and you saw a slight mustache, whatever. But you were all up in that pussy riding that shit good the night before. I'm just saying that you enjoyed it and you nut and you had a good time.
But he
So,
didn't
you
see
know,
the mustache.
Big ups. So big ups. Well, you did. You know what I mean?
No,
I mean,
it's true.
I mean,
It's true.
I mean,
He's
and
not gonna
especially,
admit that. He's not gonna
especially
admit
since
that.
he said he woke up the next day and saw, which means you didn't leave right after the fuck. You
Slept
see what I'm
over.
saying? You
With
slept.
cuddles.
You
Cuddles.
slept over though.
Touching the
Okay,
mustache.
So don't be
I
dissing
know that.
mustache girl,
I know, I
right?
know.
Don't be dissing her.
I know.
Her pussy was fire. Her pussy was fire, which made you sleep and stay over the whole time.
What?
I'm just saying.
Let me save
I
you,
just wanna
brother.
say that part.
Wait.
Cool out with my brother here. Yeah?
Mi-
Yo,
Cool
they
out on my
said
brother.
they didn't want to say nothing, and they turned into like fucking
Me never said that.
SWG on the mic.
Me
Girls
never said
at
that.
once, yo.
I never said that. We never said we didn't want to say anything. That was y'all's interpretation.
Okay,
All right.
bad,
All right. Anybody else post clarification?
So okay.
Oh, we're not done. We're not done.
No. I'm gonna give.
clarification story.
I'm gonna give. Yeah, I'm gonna give. It's not really post nut. I'm gonna explain though. Okay.
Okay, please do.
Yeah, I'm gonna explain. Okay.
Midnight.
So in my younger days, now I'm a grown woman and I don't tolerate this stuff. But in my younger days, you had mentioned about, the guy saying that he has the King Kong and then it's not really the King Kong,
It's the ping
Yes.
pong.
Right. So in my younger days, there was this whole narrative about tall, skinny guys having big dicks. Okay.
This dude like shot Yachty, man. Still 6 foot and under. You know what I'm saying? She has
So
to laugh still.
Okay, continue. Go ahead.
So
Don't let them
dating-
distract you.
so dating this tall, skinny guy, and he's going on about what he's gonna do and all that jazz. You know what I mean? And then when it came down to it, it was extremely underwhelming.
Whoa.
And it was more so.
Whoa.
It was more so a pity fuck, to be honest. I'm being honest. In my younger days, I didn't have
You
the.
disrespected your vagina to give somebody
Well, this
love?
is what I'm saying. In the younger days,
Nah, that's a deeper conversation, but you gotta pass the mic.
No, but
No,
then-
we're moving on. No, we're moving on. No.
You're not gonna say that and then say pass the mic.
Next
No,
person,
no,
I'm sorry.
you're not gonna
Can
say
you
that.
wrap it up in 10 seconds?
Sorry?
10 seconds.
Yeah, I can do it in
10
10
seconds,
seconds.
pass it.
Yeah.
All right.
Basically, I'm just saying in my younger days, you know what I mean? I went through with it and whatever. But now, as a older grown woman, and I mean, I don't really be fucking niggas anyways now. But anyways, in my younger days, do you know what I mean? It was a different thing.
I used to
But-
believe all girls just only wanted to have sex with me and not four of my other niggas, and I learned
What?
hard way too. I don't know, we all go through it.
We
I don't know.
exactly. We all learn.
I don't know what
Listen,
you want me to
the
say.
sexual
Yo,
the sexual journey
why
is a
you-
journey, and we
you
all
wanna be
learn.
Eskimo
Do you know what I
buddies?
mean?
Pause,
So that
bro.
was my learning.
Oh,
So I'm gonna
bro.
pass the mic now.
No.
My brother.
I think it's going that way. It's
I don't
going
know.
that way.
Who wants to
Anybody else? Anybody else post not clarification stories? Do we want to let anybody else? You got one?
Post nut
not even
clarification.
that,
Back
like-
to the guys. Back to the guys. The
No,
guys
it's not
want
even
it.
post
Pass
clarification.
it
It's
back
like,
to the
yo,
guys.
I would never.
Post nut. You guys don't want to give no post nut
None.
clarification.
Let this man
All
do
right.
it.
All
They're
right.
trying to out their game, bro.
Go ahead,
No, I'm
Steve.
saying I would never do anything I'd regret. So it's like even if in the morning I'm like, yo, this girl might be a little less cute. Like I enjoyed that last night, so it
Tell
doesn't
them,
matter.
killer Steve, bro. Killer. Telling you. All right. You got
I,
any
I
more,
might
bro?
beat it again in the morning too. Like be like, oh fuck it.
Yeah, a little bit of mustache in the morning too. Won't hear nobody.
Hold on.
What is it?
So,
What did
Hold on. Hold
Russell
on.
Peters
I got
say?
the
It's
next.
not
Hold
the.
on.
He said how his girl had a mustache and he told him about it and she bleached it. And he's like, the problem wasn't the color of your mustache.
Stop bleaching your mustache. Find a man that loves you for the raw. You know what I'm saying? You see you in the morning and fucking lick through your mustache and fucking
Relax.
kiss you. You know what I'm saying?
All right, read the next one. One more and then we're done, guys.
Hold on.
Did you get up and find a tape?
I'm just thinking of a way to paraphrase this, because this is a very toxic way of thinking and narrative nowadays
No, you.
that both men and women believe in.
Are we beginning now?
Hold on. So,
No, just read that.
I might be a little toxic, but my choke and stroke game is heavy. I can cook, and I got my own money. So I don't give a fuck. I'm good on my own.
So I think the one he's trying to get to with that one, from what I understand with that one, do we believe that there's a man that can do all this, ladies? Cook, have a good stroke game. And what was the next one? Have a job?
Money.
What was the
Money.
flaw?
There's no flaw. This is the perfect person.
Toxic.
Solid choke and stroke,
Doesn't
can
mean
cook, and got his own money.
But-
Hold on, but she said it's toxic. She has her own opinion. So hold on, wait. So hold on, you meet a man. Hold on, wait. You meet a man, right? He takes you on the night of your life. Lobster dinner, champagne. Next day, choke and stroke, beats your brains out, right? Okay. After that, you fucking
this
go
guy
in his
breathes
car
it.
and you see the ATM receipt. You're like, what? 500 racks in the bank? Okay. Then you come over to his house on the third night. The man made you pasta primavera. With the candlelight and the Kenny Lattimore playing. Hold on, Maxwell came next. Hold on.
Man said
Maxwell.
Hold on.
Man said Maxwell came next.
Hold on, wait, hold on.
Maxwell.
Keep it going. Keep it going. You done?
Hold on. So the whole thing is, hold on. The ladies are going off. Hold on. Is this the perfect man? Hold on, wait. Shh. And it goes for men too. Is this the perfect
shit.
man or is this the toxic man?
It goes for men too. Go on the man.
So if you met a girl, she's paid, she's this, she's that, she has a Lambo, big
Lambo.
hotel.
This girl could have had an Accord in 2022.
I was gonna say,
You
if-
said like same thing. I mean,
If that's the guy with all those 4 characteristics or 3 traits you said, he probably has like 5 girlfriends and a wife.
gangster.
No, honest.
And a
Oh,
honest.
and a wife.
Honest. I mean, that's the
Gangster.
truth.
Gangster.
Why'd you give it up though? Why'd you give it up though? Why?
It's the truth.
That's the fucking man nephew in here. It's not good. It's not good.
I'm like,
No.
yo.
But you see, you're all
Oh, that's just
you
not the
are
goal.
keeping it real. You're all telling
I was
on
like, yo,
yourselves
I'm,
and being
like,
honest.
I'm not married. I
Hold
don't have
on.
5
Hold on,
girlfriends,
hold on.
but it's more than one.
You're all telling on yourselves, aka being honest. Dating in Toronto.
Oh shit.
If you have that shit together, nigga, like you just said,
Oh shit.
I have every bitch I want. Period.
Whoa, this girl said they're sweat and stroked her
Oh, she's
hair,
coming back. She's
like-
coming back. He's coming
Let me
back.
put it back on you then. The thing is that all you ladies are trying to go for the same guy. 90. No, it's a fact. No.
Hold
that's
on.
facts.
Hold on.
No,
It's
you
true.
all no.
This is
listen,
true.
listen. They've done studies on this. No, they've done studies on this. 20% of the women, like the top women, or no, sorry, 20% of the top men are stroking like 80% of the women in the whole city. It's the truth. Some
Man said
people
heavy
say,
strokes,
some
you
people-
heard?
Let me give you a little more game. Even some people have it as high as 10% of the top level men
Yo,
are
computer
dealing with
Steve,
90% of the
stats
women.
on that?
Some people are having
Uh,
that. The thing is
20%
you
of the
have-
bitches, man.
you
So
have
right
all these
now, the
standards.
top-
Hold on.
Ladies have all these standards that they set, right?
Right
And they
after.
set high standards. I think that's part of this generation is women have set higher standards than, say for example, our parents who are just like, oh, you got a job, you can provide maybe you look okay, cool, we can suit up. But now you say you want good looking, you still want them not to be corny, you want to have a little 6 foot, you want them to have a little bit of muscle, you want them to have a decent car, make some money, this and this, and it's not making money like, okay, you make 40K. No, that's not good enough. So that's what I'm saying. So that's the thing. So you have,
Wait.
I'm saying you
Let
have
him
this,
talk. Let him talk.
you have this small pool of men, and all these ladies coming after them. So how do you think they're supposed to feel? They're like, yo, they're gonna explore their options.
No,
Generally,
miss.
not every single man's gonna be like that. I'm not
Behave
gonna say every
yourself,
single
yes.
man, but I'm gonna say,
You had the
as,
mic, it has to go to
and-
someone else.
No,
So-
it's going
and
to Steve
like I
actually.
said-
right
Hold on.
as a man thinking about it, there's one more thing I want to put in is this: is generally as a man to build yourself up, you have to put in work. You have to grind through. You have to hit the gym, meal prep. Wait, no,
Yo,
let me
relax
finish,
yourself.
let me
Hold on.
finish. No, but
This is a quote.
no,
This
but
is a quote.
no, but to make money to do all these different things. So if you get to that level where you've worked, you've taken risks, you've done all these different things to put yourself on that level, and status, social status,
Okay,
all those
so
things,
this is a
you're gonna
quote
want to
from-
explore
this
your
is a-
app.
Wait, let me
This is
this
a quote from TK Carter, then we're going to go to Steve.
No.
TK Carter says, if you don't have 10,000 in your bank account, you shouldn't be dating. Passing it to computer Steve.
So, to back up, the stats say, this is based on Hinge's likes. The top 10% of men get 58% of the likes. So the top 10% of men, so basically what he's saying is like right.
Yeah.
It's like in general,
No, but it's studies.
Hold on. Can you let
the
Steve
ones that are
talk?
most liked. So the ones that are most liked overall is the same. It's always, they get 6.
Let Steve talk. You guys are
Basically,
talking. Stop
if you're at
talking.
the
Stop
top,
talking.
talk.
Hold on.
Hold on, Steve.
You guys are being disrespectful.
So the top 1% of, for women, it's the top 45% of, the top 10% of women get 45%. So there's a discrepancy. But at the same time, if you're in that top percent, you're good. So I'm not
Getting
gonna
that
complain.
50%.
Like I'm not gonna complain. I don't care. That's not my
So the
problem.
whole rule of the thing is, if you want to get bitches, you better make that
Yeah.
bread. You better make that
Yup.
bread. You better make that bread. Fuck bitches, get money.
That's what it is.
A wife.
So hold on. He asked a good question.
Repeat
asked
the
a good
question.
question.
Repeat the question, please.
Hold on. Okay, so the question is, what if you don't want bitches? You just want a good thing. You still have to ball out if you want an ill thing. Let's keep
Bro,
it real.
if you gonna
If you
pick,
want
Yeah,
to
what
pick
I-
the illness out of the garden, you either have to be able to bring her to ill events, Hold on. You have to bring her to ill events.
Yes.
You got to bring her to ill restaurants. You got to be able to hold on. You got to be able to take pictures of a girl in front of shit she never seen before. Because that's where she wants to be. And you can't do that with no money in your pocket. Let's keep it real. $250 for a date.
OG Mac G said that shit.
Nah, bro.
Talking shit, nigga. I heard you.
Talk that shit. This is real, nigga. And the girls got real silent. Because they're like, yo, if you
You're
pay
looking at that wrong,
$250,
bro.
you can't get with me.
That means you're looking for the wrong type of girls. Like,
They said thank you. They said thank you in the corner. I heard you. I heard you.
yo, if I
Oh,
can
we have.
make you,
We're
She
gonna
did
have
shut down, but she want to
two more.
state her case.
Two more, and we're closing this out. So, lady,
Oh, I don't want to do it.
No,
no,
just
end
say
it
if I
half
can make
because
you-
you asked for the mic. Take up the mic.
Okay, $250 for a date. That's not like you could. No. Whoa. That's if it's something thoughtful. It doesn't have to cost any money. To be honest.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I'll give you an
No, swear to
experience.
God,
That
no.
money
I
can-
always
That
want to say
really
that
is-
until they see the $250 bill and they're like,
Yeah,
I'm
you know what I'm saying?
I'm
The $250?
I'm going to give them the
You're not
buzzer.
lying.
You haven't seen me cook,
Oh,
bro.
shit. You didn't even blink. Yo, you just swiped the card, girl. Look at
The $250 is impressive. I'm not gonna lie. You're taking me on a date. You're spending
Jeez.
$250. Like, okay, you have a little money, but like, I'm traditional and I believe in gender roles, and my man has to make more money than me. Period. That's just what it is.
I believe
So-
my date would have been $2.50.
But what do we do for $250?
No, he'll
Got
cook you the
$2
best meal
cones
of
at
your
fucking
life.
McDonald's inside in the parking
Okay,
lot.
not McDonald's.
Wow,
man. Take
this
me to
guy
a
saying
nicer
I'm
ice
in a
cream.
politic with
Take me to
you
Baskin
in the
car with it.
parking lot, yo.
No,
Yeah,
take
in
me
the
to
car with
He's
it.
Baskin
like, yo, we
Robbins.
can go to play place.
That's
We can
okay.
go to play place. Phones are $250 each now.
Two lick it all. You know what I'm saying? You want two lick?
That's
Nah,
romantic.
you with it. No,
You
you
said
with
Steve?
it.
No,
Baskin
no, no.
Robbins.
This nigga said you want to lick. You want to lick?
What you say, Steve?
No, she said take me to Baskin Robbins. Like, no, I'll look up and like how to make ice cream and just make it.
Killer.
That
Killer.
I like. Yes, that's
On that
good.
note, on
Done.
Road TV, on
You're
YouTube,
done.
this nigga's a killer, bro.